Hello everyone, I'm Beck and this is Budget with Beck. So in my videos I like to do cash stuffings. So anyone new here, welcome. Anyone coming back, welcome back. So why don't we go ahead and get started. I have a new addition today. We have a candle. It is currently spooky season. So I figured I would add it as Halloween is in like 9 days. It is only fitting. All right, let's go ahead and get on stuffing. Oops, wrong way. So groceries, we have nothing left. Gas, we have nothing left. Miscellaneous, we have $10 left. Woo! Dining out, we have nothing left as well. Ignore this change. It doesn't exist. It's not there. Okay, so miscellaneous, it will be going into my rollover binder. And so I've decided to put it into, where is it? Unplanned and unexpected. So rollover, we have $10, giving us a total of 10. So this got depleted because of pharmacy back in September, but now we're going to start adding a little more to it again. Okay, so that's it for the rollover binder at this time. Let's go back to the wallet. So we will be stuffing a total of $475 between my wallet and my sinking funds. So today the wallet will be getting $185, which is really not a lot, but I have goals and I have plans, so it will have to do. Groceries will be getting $75 today, 320s, 110 and 15, giving us a total of 75. 20, 40, 60, 75. Gas will be getting 80, which is 420s. I still have about a quarter of a tank left in my gas tank. So this should last me the next 2 weeks. Miscellaneous is actually not getting anything today. And then dining out will be getting $10, which just is 110. Okay, so that's it for the wallet. So back into the rollover binder / sinking fund binder. So pets, it will be getting a total of $10. So Callie went for her haircut, the haircut and the tip. The haircut was $60 or just under. I rounded it up. And then tip was $10. So now we're adding 10, which is going to give us a total of 80 again. And that will be getting 110. Clothing, it will also be getting $10, giving me a total of 70 in this envelope. It will also be getting a 10. Whoops. And then as well, I have a new sinking fund in here, which is medication. So before I was pulling in my unplanned, unexpected, my pharmacy purchases because of some medications. So I decided instead of using that money, now it's actually something that's a regular item. I decided to make a medications sinking fund. So this guy will be getting $10 today, giving me a total of 10. So we're starting fresh. And this envelope was the Budget Mom freebie from her newsletter. Okay, Let's move on to the me binder. So in this binder, we have a new car, which we'll be getting $50, which is now giving us a total of $850. So that will be 2 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, 50. Electronics will be getting 30. And now we have a total of 440. And it will be getting a 20 and a 10. You know what? Looking at my cheat sheet, my brain was like, oh yeah, typical 50 that I add to this. I'm actually adding 65. So that's supposed to be 6 and a 5. So that'll give us a total of 865. So I should be getting a, let's go back in here because the value is different. So what did I put? I put 50. So we'll take the 10 out and we'll put a 20, giving us 65. So now that makes 65 instead of the 50. So that's proper. Okay, whoopsie doodles, whoopsie doodles. So spending is not getting anything this pay period. Art supplies doesn't get anything. Pens and pouch is fully funded. The budget mom will be getting 5. So this is for her savings challenges for next year. So $5, giving us a total of 5. She actually just posted today on Instagram. There will be an announcement in the near future for her 2022 savings challenges. So that's really exciting. So I'm already halfway to the goal. Let me go ahead and color this in. So it costs about $10. Actually, it might be more Canadian. I feel like it's more. So I'll probably save at least $15 for this. But for some reason, why did I write 10? I feel like it was more. Oh, you know why? Because I have... No, that's not why. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But there you have it. So I'm halfway to my goal. But I'll probably save a little bit more in case it is a little more than last time. So we're done with that one. And then this one, I've been debating if I want to buy her book next year when it goes on sale. So she's got a couple different versions right now. When it goes on sale next year, I'm contemplating buying it because at the end of the year, it's like an old product, but you can use it any year, right? Because there's no dates in it. But I'm thinking about getting it next year. So I was thinking about saving up for it. So that's what this envelope is kind of there for. Next up, we have Jim, which will be getting $5, giving us a total of 10. And that will be a 5. Three to 6 months gets nothing. And then this was planner supplies, but I'm not going to look at that quite yet. Okay, that's it for the me binder. Time to pull our popsicle for 26-week challenge. Dun, dun, dun. And the verdict is... Da, 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 da. 59. Okay, so a little bit on the higher side. Not too bad. I'll take it. It's better than 95. I'll take it. So up next is my buffer, which will be getting $5. Ooh, that's a righty old 5. So if we look here, the buffer is getting 5, giving us a total of 245. All right, so before we get into all the cash stuffing, let's go ahead and do the online accounts. All right, so car insurance, we're putting in 35 today. Well, in the online account, I put 35 in. So I reevaluated all of the amounts required from now until June, and it's actually $35. So my goal is, it's 1,000. So I will reach 1,000 with now putting in $35 each pay period. So I might change this up as it gets closer, but you might be wondering what I'm doing with the extra $15. So before we were putting in 50, the extra 15, as you guys saw, is actually going into my new car, which is not in this binder. I'm used to it being in here, but it's not anymore. So that's why new car got 65, is because the extra is going to that. Glass is personal. So this is fully funded. I'm actually going to take this out because the account for my glasses personal is actually I changed the name to it. It is now for the new car. So once I reach 1,000 in my envelope for the car, I'm going to be transferring it to the online account, just so I don't have that big chunk of change in my house. Pets Vet, this sheet is all done. So we have a new one starting. So we added 50 as usual. So giving us a total of 4,700. So emergency, it is not getting anything today. Overflow. So it got $3.38. So this is what's left over to create my zero-based budget. Once I pull all the money out from the bank, I have $3.38 left. But of course I can't pull that out from the ATM. So then I just roll it over into this overflow account. So now we have a total of 53.24. So this is another new car, well, it's not really a payment, but a payment, if you will. So that's another, because like I do it in increments of 50, so that would be another new car payment. I don't know, savings. But I'm going to leave it in here, and I'll figure out what I'll do with it later once it starts to grow even more. But the last time I did something with it is I had to use it for, well, I didn't have to, but I used it to round out my emergency fund. I was $10 short, so to make it an even 1,000 or 2,000, whatever it was. So I took $10 from it. And then before that, I had to use it for a non-sufficient fund. I had to use $45 because something tried to pull out of the account and it couldn't. So then I got the non-sufficient fund fee, LRIP. TFSA isn't getting anything. And then points. So today, as an update, we're at 121,449, which is $121. Not too shabby. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our cash stuffing with our sinking funds. All right, so car maintenance. Oh, we're right at the bottom there. So actually, I already put in the amount, but I didn't actually stuff it. So today, we put a savings of $50 in, which gave us 1,100, but I had to go and get some maintenance done today. So the maintenance came out to be $573.37. So now the total is $526.63. Once the end of the month hits, what I'll do is I'll use some of the interest and I'll round this out to make it a nice even number instead of with the cents. And then from there, we can go ahead and start saving our $50 amount for each paycheck. Go back to our original amounts. So, but dang nabbit, I had to spend $621 in June and now another $500 in October. This account gets used lots, but alas, such is having a vehicle. So it will be getting its 50 today, which is 2 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, 50. New Year's doesn't get anything. The next one is birthdays. So birthdays today will be getting $15, giving us a total of $200. So I was thinking about this and I was trying to think of if I wanted a goal for this, what would it be? I haven't had to spend anything on birthdays this entire year pretty well. I did buy some birthday cards, but I haven't really gone to anybody's birthday or celebrated birthday because of COVID. So that being said, I think 200 is going to be the goal, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I won't have to save any more money for these birthdays until I start spending it. But now we have 200, so that's exciting. Okay, so the next one is Cyber Monday, Black Friday. All right, so I did a little bit of shopping. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday is actually meant for me. It's anything that I want for Christmas or for myself. But if I do see sales, then I'll pick up something for somebody else. But I actually bought myself some stuff last year, and I decided that's what this is going to be for. So that being said, I bought some David's tea stuff. I got 2 mugs and some 100 grams worth of tea, which cost me $50. So we went from 135 to 85. But today we're going to be adding $5, giving us a total of 90. So the goal for this envelope is 300, but I know I'm not going to get to that. So I'm not going to be overly worried about overly stuffing this. I have 90, we were at 135, so we were kind of almost halfway there. Well, not quite, it was 135, but it's currently end of October, so and Black Friday, Cyber Monday is usually at the end of November. So another month-wise, not even halfway, maybe halfway, but I'm not so worried about this one. That's okay. So the next one we're going to be stuffing is Christmas. This one is one that I need to get on, son. And we will be stuffing 25 today, giving us 250. My goal is 500, and I'm a ways away from that. But it will be getting a 20 and a 5. My goal last year was 300, and that seemed to work pretty well. I actually had some left over, so if we look over from 2020, I had $48 left over, giving me a total of $78. It worked out well. So we'll see what this Christmas brings. And the next one is giving. It will be getting $5, giving us a total of 10. And the season of giving is coming upon us. And I think I would like to do something for the food bank. Buy some groceries for the food bank and then drop them off. So, okay. So that is it for this binder. But there is something a little bit new in my wallet. Back here, I have an envelope. This is an A7 envelope. It doesn't fit very well in these A6 binders, but I'm making it work. I don't want to use one of these full-size envelopes, so I decided to try using this. but this envelope is actually going to get a $10 today. And this is for my dad. So whenever I take him to appointments, we grab coffee, we grab lunch, or sometimes he'll message me and be like, hey, can you go pick me up a chili from Tim Hortons and for my dinner? And so I'm like, okay, sure. But then again, sometimes I don't have grocery money or my dining out envelope is empty. So then I am using my credit card or dipping into my groceries. So I decided to start a little envelope for my dad. So he will be getting a $10 bill today. And then whenever he calls or texts or we go out, the money is ready to be used. And then I think I'll just let this money roll over every single time and go from there. Something that I noticed is Canadian bills are quite a bit wider than Americans. So I bought these envelopes and they're so tight fitting with Canadian bills. Americans, your bills are so much skinnier and they feel so much better because like the zipper, it catches the cash. So it's like, it's a struggle bus. So I think if I were to go, well, I do have an A7 binder, but I think if I were to get envelopes, I wouldn't do the zipper ones. I'd keep the zipper for change. And then I would actually purchase off of Etsy somebody who makes A7 envelopes so that you could do it with the slides. So like these guys, like I would have A7s, but I would fold it in half and then just slide it in and out. And then this guy would be like a change pocket to throw all my change in like this guy. So I think that would work best for me. But yeah, having these with the Canadian cash doesn't work very well. But lesson learned. Okay, so up next, as you know, we have our 26 weeks challenge box. And I know I pulled out the number 59, but you know what? Every penny counts, and I'm going to do 60 because I am in need of a new vehicle. So let's count this. Let's do the counting. So we have 20, 40, 60 going into the new car fund, or new to me car fund. Yeah, because talking to my mechanic today, he was like, yeah, you're due for a new car. Like he's like, it's due. Like, we're keeping it running, we're keeping it safe on the road, but it is due. And I'm like, I know, it's 20 years old next year. So I'm really hoping I need to really start saving towards the new car fund. Sure, I'm doing it here, and I'm doing it in my sinking funds envelope with the new car, as well as any of the money from the budget mom is also going to the new car. So I am saving in 3 areas. But at the same time, my brain is like, that's not enough. That is not enough. If you want a $10,000 vehicle by August next year, you're really going to have to penny pinch and really quit putting your money everywhere. You're going to have to funnel it just into new car. So that, or I'm going to have to get like a full-time, I have a full-time job, but like a part-time job where all that money is going straight into the new car fund. But I like my time off and I like my downtime. So I don't think I'll be getting another job. It's just not feasible. Considering working full-time, my job is go, 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 and very stressful. And when I get home, I crash. So I don't think I have the energy to be able to pick up a part-time job as I'm on my feet the entire time. So that being said, I have some serious thinking to do, and I have to figure out what's going to work best for me in the long run. And considering all said and done, like, I'd like a minimum of $10,000. So this guy, I think he will be giving us $1,378 at the end of the year, and then the budget mom can give me another $1,000, give or take, minimum. And then, well, I haven't been doing so great with the budget mom savings challenges the past couple months. But then again, as well as the $50 we're currently at, what was it, $750? So there's another 1,000. So we have, what, 3,000? So I have another 7,000 to go. And I have November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So I have 10 months where I need $7,000. So you do the math, because I cannot. Yeah, it's each pay period, so every paycheck, it will need a big chunk of change to be put aside to be able to reach that goal of at least $10,000. Well, $7,000, but any extra is good, because anything over $10,000 means that I can get a newer to me vehicle. I'm not buying brand new off the lot. I'll be getting anywhere between a 2010 to a 2015 high end, but we'll see. We'll see. But it's newer than my 2002. Anyways, I digress. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. That's where my mind has been going. And yeah, so I've also been considering maybe doing a budgeting shop, making envelopes, laminating envelopes, but I'm not sure. I'd like a Cricut so I can make the beautiful labels and stuff for like the writing on it. But I don't know, I'm conflicted. There's just so many things I'm thinking about, and is it feasible? Can I do it? Well, I can do anything I want to if I just put my mind to it. But you know what I mean? Anyways, I digress. But that's kind of what's been bouncing around in my head, and I thought I would share it. Okay. Well, you guys, thank you much for staying around, hanging out, listening to me Gabby Goose, and watching my stuffing. I hope you all are doing well, and I wish you the best of luck with your budgets, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.